I repeat, we are doing our own analysis, and President Mahama is leading Nana Akufo-Addo. Twasu. Out of 166 constituencies that we have done so far, the NDC of President Mahama has 50.6, and Akufo-Addo is at 49.04. I am saying that out of 166 constituencies that we have analyzed, President Mahama is at 50.6% and Akufo-Addo is at 49.04. So President Mahama is leading Nana Akufo-Addo. We want to assure our supporters and Ghanaians that President Mahama is in a comfortable lead as far as the presidential vote is concerned. We have always known that the MPP will misbehave, but let their misconduct and their misbehavior not deter you and scare you. Yes. The victory of the NDC is coming again, and the people.
Our representative for me, my work about 1 hour with Munufi, so me we say and ubia hon eya ye ba betena. That was Yedunia Koku Anyi Doho. If I chose ubia kai Koku Anyi Doho. Recently na papai, I don't know what actually happened. I say was na dwen in the style kakra, but and ye ba be dig deep abebe say, are these people traitors in NDC? Because Koko Anyidohu and the Gina Simpisu declares President John Dramani Mahama is in a very comfortable lead. Until a dear potting in the CEM Koko Anyidohu. As a son, I say, and there will no opportunity be our attack. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and even the legacies of Papai, a Jagana Funina, while Anidasona recently we said John Mahama and I know Koko Anyidohu going around telling people saying, yeah, John Mahama and I. So we're going to dig deep down deep into all this kind of analysis. Samson yedi near 7 atubiga me pacho some kai sa papa no so. No so ye ne ba twetwem komo. Na ya punches are atubiga so through the NDC. Then we come back to analyze these people were all part and parcel of NDC's campaign team and big men in NDC. Na a dear important thing as they have tend to become like opposition party members. A woman's out to be they are in the political party there, but we need to understand what kind of concept and what they name. Because when we have people they will portray themselves as part of you, but the slightest chance, and I said the slightest error, and they capitalize on that and then try to bring you down. So that is something we're going to discuss today. Until Mama Yenshasiana Afidi Piano Girl, Biaboko there. Medasi William Cab or her Yenia Raphael. Medasi. Sana no problem. So you are live on the stream. And then we're going to do a lot of discussions and other things. But before there is this topic I mean say. Yeah, the shots here. Oh, say Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia NPP for Nama. Almost my Ghana, everything is okay. But there is this research about say Ghana, about 7.9 million Ghanaians face poverty, no access to education, healthcare, and unemployment. Ghana Statistical Services. Ena Ede Aba. And if you get everything correctly, let me just scroll it and then we read it and then we see. Nearly 1 out of every 4 Ghanaians have no or limited access to healthcare, education, employment, and also live in a poor condition. A report released by the Ghana Statistical Services has revealed. So what it means is that Ghana Statistical Services had a report about say, what the Ghana for 4 years, but others who need we need access to even healthcare. We need and papa ni a hochire fe na hochire adokoro Ghana for e pa cho enyeme na metro yo. This is just I'm just taking you straight to the site. That is why I'm doing that. Until yento aso. All right. This means 24.3% of Ghanaians, over 7.31 million people, experience multidimensional poverty, facing deprivation in health care, education, employment, and then living conditions. So what it means here is Ghana for asetinamu atete apansam recently. Do you get a point? Ghana for asetinamu atete apansam. This is Ghana Statistical Services data ankasa na mene wo ye kan. Enti sa onam na ushia Alhaji Dr. Mamudu Bawumia. Na okachira wo say ono enhihye papa ode abeto akwan by now no John Domani Mahama entime enye sade bi na Ghana ni bi ahoto na ipacho data no ene da screen so no. Unemployment contributes the most of multidimensional poverty indexes at 32.6%, followed by poor living conditions 27.9%, poor access to healthcare 21.7%, and the lack of education 17.8%. So NDC doesn't even need to tell Ghanaians we don't even need to tell you. You know it yourself. Because that is what Ghana Statistical Service is say. Here buburo at TSC Ghana, over 32.6% of Ghanaians at the poverty line. What the red, what the danger, what chero ne wa oton nema otwa yento ne oyebia yenye oton yento otwa yento, this kind of terms, But we don't even need to be saying all this kind of thing because wow, what's Ghana and you feel the heat even better than me, Ametiano. And the Ghana ni be feel the heat, That is something. Yeah, Baba Henny in a can Yeah, Baba has any man because I want you to buburu at TSC Ghana. No, I don't need to tell you say unya to Ghana and Hochero and out to Ghana or Hochero. Oh, yeah, local hospital and penny ho. And until and say whom maybe almost a year, Peggy Hospital, the National Ambulance him, a cotton room, adding our gym panel. Aboso. Maybe do be a cottage Holy Family Hospital. Emergency or damn person here, you almost emergency panel. I am, I just saw calling for back. So they have to discharge the person straight. Send a hot on the final coffee. Who could do fear need 2 weeks, Sebe, and they on can't as far as home. I want somebody to come and say, "Asma, cannot board." Then I'll give them the proof. But the hospital pass you same panel emergency and power emergency na ma. Until the why the power for a bus they have to discharge you and then go away. Into a hot to almost coffee. Minimum doctor would nipa to me call hospital near catch and say yari way there and your doctor yari and tikufina kopa bibidre. What a nation. Ghana medical doctor ni to me catch and say yari or yari no. Enye doctor yare enti kofie na kohwem oba bruchira yini yare bia they have medicines and then machinery e dey behwe ma hoto. No pap, yes, we should just so that is true because one say sometimes say ya nsheda nto yebo anka no kore nsi ya nipa bebre eti ho but I don't know why na ho kire no so obeka say na ho kire no. That is something I don't even understand it. Because based on this data, that out, I don't even need to say a lot of things here. If I just, sometimes it's just straight from graphiconline.com. When you see some of the arts now, so all this data, at the mount. You know, and you see, say, what you want. Say nearly half of the 43.8 of those in multidimensional poverty experience severe poverty. You can't severe poverty and there is poverty and there is severe poverty. Poverty, better can say but severe one there, would the red zone direct. I want you to party about so no. Many have been a James Kojo also I want you to party as you so no. I can't be non poison away. What I say. So when we live in such a society, when we live in such a nation, I don't even need to tell you say nema we na ekoso mainum. Wa kasa winim. And Ghana ni na wa I say why you confused to the sense say unwa dia onye. Interbusan we're going to discuss this kind of topic also as well. If you want to join the line, your number no end that screen so you can actually join live on the show and then we do the discussions together. But other than that, we are just going straight. That is something that we are doing. But if you think say everything is okay from your end, the sound, the video, and how I'm doing the presentation, wait me, I can't tell me. Sometimes, when you are doing this kind of things by yourself, you might face some challenges. Maybe wow, you wouldn't even know. But wow, but your channel 1 hour with Monofie. Within any William Monofie Amankora. So we just go it like that. More am I joining me in answer no, Madam. I think there are a lot of comments about Ghanaians have been conditioned to be timid and not question the people in authority. No pap and advice. No bap. But if I get your name correctly, yes, that is Ghana. Say, what was the reason I am I sadly not cause my dream more, my dream American. Usa it was start sorry. A channel Bible stories. You don't ask questions; they just tell you. Ubenyino, unyi we are, or so when in preach we are. Hallelujah. Makoto collection mapon. You don't ask questions. Ubiza questions are yes. Undi sun mu ntiasiye na watiasiye. You just go. Ubi oye Muslimin usa yadene kwa makaranta. Ope wompe usunyara bana by force. Ontiase kura chegunitim ubisa question. Enti ubenyino that kind of mentality, you don't ask questions because asking questions, we all see it's a obisa question and they say, oh, you bonini and I say, as will be a toe or something like that. So that is what is causing all these kind of things in our society. So I believe, say, no, Bab, there's nothing we could do from that. Mela, Pacho Bibiaboko there. How every region doesn't have a hospital like UGMC after 62 plus years baffles me. Yes, that is Ghana. Because when John Dramani Mahama was building hospitals, better hospitals, the NP before this hospitals, and campaign my Ghana for G2 eto abetiano. And then Agenda 111, ayera. Agenda 111 bukum, but in reality on the ground, there's no Agenda 111. NPP ni bi antimi ngina simpison kanjiro Agenda 111 yesi hospital ni bi si ha nipa team adwuma. Me wase bia metaka se ade a the hospital any building they see where machines guma medical doctor any nurses ko ginam na patients ba na ehwe no enye dan ye si wuram keke dabi enye hospital no. Nti nanado ehye Ghana football with timelines say we see 111 hospitals. Me pacho wa oni ba bia bi you could just prompt me na every day yatwa so. Me hu bi there. Ebia na wa hwe me no wa hu ba bia bi wo me hu bi. Ukomi mi kuruma ni ya sha se si yesi otu odom no. So I cannot attest to the fact that Agenda 111 be ewo me region me hu bi. Now the science share Ghana football and the NPP's manifesto say ombesi regional hospitals ewo region be a hospital in me region mo bono east e hu bi. But you can actually tell me. Into Ghana Statistical Services and say enemy will say here buburo atiesi Ghana no. We Ghana for 4 bia the see where nearly 1 out of every 4 Ghanaians have no or limited access to healthcare, education, employment, and also live in poor conditions. Very, very poor one. These are not my data. Ghana Statistical Services reporter. I don't know. So that is how we're going to go about it. But just what I said. Anyway, let's move on. We're going to talk much about the traitors in NDC. And I said some traitors in NDC because it's becoming clear here. Yes, Minia Gilbert. Agenda 419. Nanado, the NPP are buying with the BBI 419. Minia be from a connection mine for our buying. The NPP with the own connection mine, you don't fit in. The NPP are buying with everything is 419. Plenty for food and jobs. But food items. I've seen a video about plenty for food and jobs for KBC touching my Joma Yepia. Plenty for food and jobs, they swap bunch with the job. Or no, as a producer, they are any bini but rather, I know the car members where they are not call. Anyway, I was about for a lot of lie. Sometimes, oh, can I say, wow, person who soon so person I don't even know where the position of waiting doing. What I say, how do we take it like that? Anyway, let's move on. Now, young Kohe, but you person. Yenti Steven atubiga nsembia or cow won't me TV or something like that. So me pacho yenti any.
By Muhasea, once upon a time, hardship and I say certain problems, Emma. It is bound to happen to any government biya but say tani ye ho ostriches enra mi ofie ene nyame ncha de me to NDC fofo a omode omoto etwetwe form say yenti bi da no I'm happy say ya frame say enra omo frame say atubiga say obi a person nya post or frame say atubiga me say me contest post na omo frame say atubiga say hu say panyi wo fie ye nti ye de kwabnado fo eba or 80 years who say age is something that you can get the elites and certain people to listen to you nti omutia me na so say omode kwabnado fo eba 2024 now I'm say at least since wisdom ever in age in there I think say they are the right direction but 2024 they almost forgetting because the leadership omu lead NDC and then say no they are so incompetent, very ignorant, wicked, greedy, very selfish, mambofo, and at the same time no omu che tigalea say ye nim near the oman we show monsa masa ebecha Afghanistan ye move be ko exile ye empire bon say ye ma Ghana enna bebia edana but in moving forward no I think oman bia no ade bia ye ka eto twi mu ye tax right eto the most important thing e was say ababia e de ba e was say obia o support it because sa woji to na ojiji to na ode koye adepa eye na mom sa ojiji eto na de kodi foto ana de kodi to a the problem your president you otiso ne na bedi tree no they are very well mannered, they put the interests of the nation first and I believe say you should judge a man after we na adwuma enye onam so a okon na wo judge no because obi wo hono mo a o hyehye ka o di frame ne beto no wa hyehye tires no kran sa na o di engine asim obi so a o jackie car no na o di nnua ahyase ansa na o di engine asim wi ansa no di car asim but all I'm trying to say is kwanche ade efa
it is the car
nti akwan na ye every corner ye nyina me ko binduru a me fa so no ba bia na say ukọ chese ba bia I'm surprised to say kwabnani omuhu or are we just wicked and good say hope say ababi enfeli amanioma enkoyi na I don't think say bawumia uhwe me former party a omo kofa running mate now they no compare bawumia ati say obi a oye Pito Obinduri no obi oye Johnny Walker e wa America
to began
what is the mention national omo science so kofa omo IT a ati say obi a onye nentwie e wo sirem nipa no so oye poultry farm yeah wo de omo graphics e compare your friend say anochia ati so obi onye nkukọ e wo Binduri obi so nye poultry e wo nkramemu the difference look you grow ha yenka I want us to be able to say if you waste your time criticizing a government in power you lose focus of organizing yourself to take over power because the man onutika mwoko unam form uti the national so then focus focus in reforming yourself rebuilding her in the history of this country in the history of Ghana memu say MPP I am more social intervention programs just why adwuma ebo ankona ehiafo that was one of my biggest problem ne me former party no babunu bi ani ne daso omo anam obi a kire se omo ye capitalist just akwai se we akọ friends we akokono a wo so ye sono omo anam no mu bibia doesn't represent what they are preaching and osha omo incompetence adena in the, because ebia mo nyina mo ye pe no ye the e-levy eba some more any grievances crana and more any doubts more any a year more sitting among dialogue but because more numbers no more holding the government by the balls right. My nya kwan wa Binduri my nya kwan ewo ayi na ma hold look at all time and I tell them say sutro eda your friend say wonchi kwan so na ni so obegia gine prako na ko I told them whether you like it or not whether hook or crook e-levy no ever pass it and MPP are smarter than the NDC when it comes to governing, when it comes to strategizing, when it comes to mobilizing, when it comes to knowing what they want. What did they mention us? More parliament or more MPs no?
All right. Enti, if I just someone was Stephen Atubigana no. He was once a member of the National Democratic Congress, NDC. But to be honest, Atubiga even went to prison because of NDC. But I want to say, when His Excellency John Dramani Mahama went about in 2012, and now the Danko Akufo-Addo and Eba Omiako court, you and I were not there, you and I were not there. And Stephen Atubiga, once on a radio station, Ekasa says, even court and crack, I say, Omoja Kunyani Manadwa, NDC handover. So he had to go to prison, I think, for 3 days over that utterances. So Stephen Atubiga has been a member of the NDC until he decided, say, Wajai NDC. Now, surprisingly, no, Stephen Atubiga NDC, no, it's like almost everything he knows about NDC, almost every secret he has shared with NDC, Biano, he brings it out. But just one how any better send it here. So the question I'm asking is, how come? Say NDC have some people we don't even test them who say their loyalty to the party, we don't even check it. That was the same video I know about that woman or some part FM and some people, I got some people insulting me. Because when they come in the form of like NDC for NDC form, then at the slightest mistake, or they don't even keep things they know about the party, things they know about John Dramani Mahama, and they start to say it out. Imagine says Atubiga can say NDC running mate, Professor Nana Jane, what do they compare Mamundu Bawumia running mate? I say who's able to be the kind of family chain. It's like I say NDC for NDC for bon NPP for a smarter chain NDC. Now NDC Social Democratic Party, NPP is Social Democratic Party NDC. Stephen Atubiga was part and parcel of NDC, even went to jail for NDC. Why is he saying all these kind of things? So what your political party? Atubiga, why are you doing this? Focus on your campaign. My NDC in the campaign. What they say because we a Binduri secretary kwa na babaye so me IT personnel. Now why you mean onim IT ya enye problem no. Focus on winning your election and leave John Dramani Mahama alone. So the question is, why is it saying xenophobia or NDC? They don't even want John Dramani Mahama to become president. That is the question I was asking today because I don't even understand it. Yes, Mela, he's following his stomach, which I do agree with you. But I say, oh yeah, I say, oh my John Mahama may president. That is what I don't even understand it. If I tell my mates, I'm found Koku and you do where we combine all these kind of two people, then we discuss it.
Recently, researcher Professor Smart Sapon, Justice Paso project is two-way no MMA. One was the questionnaire was which presidential candidate are you likely to support in the 2024 presidential elections? And all the 16 regions and the number of people that they interviewed, 59,546 and Omudi and Komo. So Dr. Mahama Bawumia had 23,432 out of the 59,546, representing 38.9%, the most preferred candidates. And John Mahama had 21,237, representing 36.1%. There are 12,000.
That's a lot.
Yes, 763, which is 21.4%. Yeah. Every political parties, this was a preferred political party. Which political party are you likely to support in 2024 presidential election? And all the 16 regions, NDC, 23,080, representing 38.8, and MPP 20,564, 34.5, and other parties 2,167, and undecided also Sam. This is a research from one professor at Kumasi Technical University, Professor Smasabo. Most preferred candidate is Dr. Bawumia, but the most popular party is National Democratic Congress, as we are preparing towards election 2024. And a research is saying.
Well, why not be popular than the MPP, yet presidential candidate-wise, Bawumia is more popular than John Mahama. It's simple. If you look at, there's some data that I've given you. Yeah. Look at NDC.
Justice Project NDC.
In Central Region, and then NDC in strongholds under John Mahama, so that we speak to data. Okay. We have started with data, then we speak to data so that your viewers and listeners can be sure exactly what we are discussing. NDC in performance in Central Region. I think 2016, 2020. Fine. This is the parliamentary candidates.
These are
okay.
parliamentary candidates.
Now, but December, you cannot see it clearly.
Yeah.
But okay, 118 NDC parliamentary candidates are more popular than Dramani Mahama, according to the 2020 election data. You understand? 118 out of 137. This is data. They got more votes in their constituencies.
More than the presidential
candidate. Yeah. This is data. They can go and check.
Wow.
Yeah. So it is very possible that the party is popular on the ground.
Okay.
But the candidate, the presidential candidate, is not being pulled along. Why? I'm sure they will give us. You see, we talked about President Mills earlier. Unfortunately, for John Mahama and some of the people surrounding him, they continue to underestimate. Now, this is NDC strongholds in focus.
Okay. There are 62.5% of our
Strongholds showed a decline in votes
with
with JM as flag bearer.
Okay.
9.9% of the vote share of our strongholds went to MPP.
Okay.
In absolute numeric terms, 59,777 people in our strongholds voted for MPP, not NDC. This is 2020 statistics. We are speaking to data.
Okay.
We are not speaking to emotion. They will bring you the Central Region one, and you will see it's very interesting, where we won 13 seats parliamentary, but John Mahama won only in 4 constituencies. You understand? So, what we are saying is that John Mahama should not discount his 4-year period as president.
Okay.
You see, you were president from
July
2012
2012.
to January 2017.
Yes.
4.5, 5 months after the death of Mills, you took over. Then you had 4 years on your own accord. The history is there. The 1 million voters who didn't vote for you, for which reason you lost. This is his own northern region.
2012, 2016, 2020.
Yeah, this is 2020.
So northern region in focus.
Northern region focus.
Okay. The MPP had almost 38.8% in 2012.
Yeah.
There are 239,897 voted for MPP. So they gained almost plus 19% in the northern region. Oh, wow.
Now look at 2020. While the NDC is losing 3.5%, the MPP is gaining, 5% plus?
5.1%. That's 2020.
Yeah, 2020. Now, and it's simple. You have 6 seats in Northeast, Baomia's stronghold. MPP has 4, NDC has 2. You have 18 seats in the northern region proper. MPP has 9, NDC has 9. Then you go to Savannah, where you have 7 seats. NDC has 4, MPP has 3. Oka, Northeast, Northern, and Savannah Buma, MPP has 1 more seat than the NDC.
Okay.
In the northern region.
Northern region, okay.
So if anybody thinks this data is not true, go to Parliament and go and check. Under Jerry Rawlings, it never happened. Under Atamils, it never happened.
All right. Inti Koku Anyido Hunso Edianono. Although say these people, they are not part of NDC anymore, which I do agree with them. Inti their strategy is any opportunity on Benyabian, they discredit John Dramani Mahama say when you're popular in Ghana from Tuabamano. That is why I was showing you all this kind of video, not because I like Koko Yido or Seven to begin. No. But what I'm saying is there were some elements in NDC or who were part of NDC over this week, the mama was saying 3 Koko you the host of a to be guy and that woman or also TV or some radio no adazwa. They were all part of NDC. But what they are trying to seek and tell Ghanaians, and they say they are trying to discredit His Excellency John Dramani Mahama every little opportunity to make him. That is what they've been doing. Say John Mahama ain't popular. John Mahama ain't me whenever parliamentary candidates a more popular change John Dramani Mahama ain't today. NDC force on one year pay. It is a 1 year NDC in IBM. I don't even see your local CI say, oh my, no bad now. What I'm going to say, you've been gallivanting from one radio station or one TV station to one TV station affiliated with NPP. Then you've been discrediting John Dramani Mahama. I don't even understand why people will not even understand the politics. We don't have permanent enemies in it. And this is no NDC. And that's how the corona now open NDC mono. And then in one way or the other, NDC for a kick you out. Just be quiet. Go and relax. I hope so join NPP. Just go and join NPP. But keep quiet. Yeah, Mela, I don't even know what I say. And sometimes in the things, nipa bi ma omo no omo ka NDC ho twe omo niema na omo ye no o dwen ho a on ti ase. Uko join any party with the notion say you believe in the policies and the ideologies of that people or that group of persons, that entity na friend NDC na wako join it. And now usu mai binti NDC na you every wap umini ya kum and ye mo immediate amama so mon komani. I will want the leadership of NDC to take lessons from this kind of people and then be watching nipa bima yemo more access into us. Because you uncrophobia mo nam Ghana wa omodi ensamone kwa oma imagine say omon pese John Mahama be president. I don't know say at the crop pot musuru or John Mahama ho. Say boni bi no madi no musuru say John Mahama ba obetwe omo. Say you don't even know. And I have no idea. But anyway, any comment, you can also share your comment with me, and then we do the discussions all together. And team, I may hear 1 or 2 messages to be about. Yeah, Francisca, also they are bitter. Yes, for the bitterness, I know say they are bitter because one will say, "Hey, pa, say when you say John Mahama be president, now one can't go no." I mean, yo, and this I no, and I'm going to say, "Echo because now BA will say John Mahama is becoming the next president of the line to be one say shit. I go in kaho. Be sound kwen jame. Me nyam kwen bi nsa. Ani bere nyina no no. Bitterness now can any tweak as me ani bere. Omani bere China na do. Ani bere was am grofo mu na China na do. Me hu bi da. And Francisca, you are right. You are right. Yes, because JM is a genuine person, and that is why they fear. Now, say John Dramani Mahama can obey president. Wow, I risk a bonny be there. I can see, we have a there. That's it. And that is how I wish for 1 hour with Munufi. We've been doing it almost every day, 1 hour of our time, except Saturdays and Sundays. And when they say, yeah, something pressing power, I don't actually come. Until let's do these kind of things because every day I've been saying say ka yen kwa dia ebia nanka yeni how kesisa say betimi higher ho but let's look at ahochira atiesi Ghana te say ne ameda chiro say Ghana Statistical Services chira en say ehia ne ahochira atiesi Ghana ho no enya ade a Ghana ni bia etimi stande. I'm just trying to see if I can get it back again on our screen. What I say? And they say, "What Ghana? How now? Why I say? Oh, be anywhere. If I want, one year why say minor agency one. You want to be part of it. But Obi Bana Obama say 2 cities, 3 cities, 5 cities, 10 cities. Now in achi. Me was a ho children over them 4 years. And the Ghana Statistical Service say, ohia more den. I'm say extreme poverty. Adokoro Ghana. Ama bibia ye gidi wo ene obi odi dwa koto a enye ye obi ama na ba beto. What I say? So that is the kind of ahochira atesi Ghana. Say better healthcare any system no because hospitals kra ebi ni ho na yara wakoho ukwa unya duro nom ene Mahmudu Bawumia nam say ena na ukita phone kura ultimate renew health insurance na pacho renew na ko hospital na duru ni wa renew na ye phone so den na ko ye ana o renew no de kotena duase na ko hospital na say o kotena dan mu na ko hospital. John Dramani Mahama didn't say o be renew o health insurance e wo phone so now renew we are what the kotena duase dabi because he had a vision of building better hospitals or equipping with better equipment. Send by how you are you bet me papa edi amount. That is what John Mahama was doing. John Mahama didn't say could renew or health insurance card. Now renew we get our phones to say my renew my health insurance. Now renew we na say o kona say drone ho panini ho e be wo empeni ho that's why e dey for so na was so. We don't build nations like that. When you are building better nations, the only thing you focus on is putting up better infrastructure. But who yenuana or Holland or say we get a Dutch passport, a chance to be get a PhD or Ghana. He made an assertion say Ghana PhD holders, including Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the governance moment to manage the affairs of the nation. But we do Holland no better PhD for no manage Netherlands no managing better say oyare na okọ hospital onye ba bi da. Ba Ghana na we do to ho na oye breaking the eight obe yara ko hospital be hu ne de be ye. E do betu dua so dua bench so ne abo nsuo. And so for the things we've been saying, and yes, we need to focus and then build a better nation. That is why sometimes when we come online, there may be who are not show. It's Ghana pioneer and I said, if I what I say, no pops, they know they don't have the numbers, so everything they do now is for optics. That's true. And GM is coming like a lion. Because for now, the banner GM banner there, and yet to say, John Mahama wants to be president. As some people say, oh, na John Mahama, that be a Ghana and hear John Mahama. And yet John Mahama in the here, Bibi over Pebia, Ghana in the here John Mahama because ya so and so as one sa, na Yahunia emu drew. John Mahama and inquiry, I think I then can one channel. Men yes say si jai John Mahama say only the next 50 years and come out and say for you na be won chire no that be but when the man sleeps and no who baby or the Ghana na the Ghana na eko e na mambofo we abeje Ghana atwe Ghana kwa chi na or service is or sign no sign beto so that is why I think that he's coming back. Ntinye say John Mahama be bibia ho that be and we need to help him. And to be part I have been saying say community be out him say on take Ghana kwa na try to every day get at least 2 people will be to my community omo na omatoaba ediama NDC. Yes. So John Mahama doesn't want to watch this country go to waste. No. May you show say one may I program. You don't even want the country to go to waste. That is why sometimes you waste your time, you waste your data and your energy and your resources. Now the people programs BTC because why be that is what's going to develop the nation. And only bit when developing nation. Until that time, I don't want to always come and then the problems I'm quite about. Sometimes we also the solutions eba. But what I say, we need to also bring solutions. Say the baby who's and penny phones be who's and so ekitai because John Mahama when he wanted to be president again, walk around the whole nation. Agit Timamufoni na adventure and or they be presenting the People's Manifesto or behind the aba. 2020 he did the same thing. Now he's going around taking ideas because when who's a mamuno won't quite really new team because so we are say also solve problems are on when him say nipa na pa and yet the better solution at the moment but ko nipa na wana ko bisa say dey na wo hia na afi dey abe pe solution e dey amano and that is what John Mahama and the NDC is doing now. Pacho Mahmoud Bawumia dey say on dey onim nyansa nyina adwen bia woni team into ono na dey answer wona ma asa na obesa akere. Enti sa asani bi no katache free farmer say John Mahama enkosa. That is why they think say John Mahama enkosa. Yet I don't know so much kind Ghana Statistical Services data we na omeda beto ho na I chere say Ghana poverty line no over 7 million Ghanaians at that move flat ahon chere nko a bia ho chere no ɛna ahokyere no so ɔmo sɛ ahokyere mu ɛden ohia buburo ohia mu ɛden ɛna atɔ Ghana for so but you say na American data we me na me present you Ghana Statistical Services ɔmo panyin na da one Professor Samuel Kobena anim a government statistician ɔno one the by we I did not say anything until I want Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to come and say data we so no enye data papa but what I say when Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was in opposition no but I me say me who say data na am dey ma se Ghana Statistical Services had the better data beto support aban so aban se share wode aba no e kwa nanim a Mahmoud Bawumia say Ghana Statistical Service data no kro njindi also on Jini, but I'm trying to get that. I need that, you know. Or see they cook the data. Mahmoud Bawumia kind. Or see Ghana Statistical Service at that time no. Or see they cook data. Or no. Then time no dream no. Unimnyansa change Ghana ni bia even data now on the grounds kwa no. Na Mahmoud Bawumia so no on Jini. We nipa we Ghana for amayadwen ankɔ ne so ntem ɛna afedie eja na man present a lot of lies in the system saa de kyerɛ timamufo afedie nipa na ba bɛyɛ vice president awia but just hu nema or the man nti na ho kyerɛ aba system no Ghana Statistical Services a kyerɛ Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say hey masa onam Ghana na nsɛm a woka ne nya na enye nokore onam Ghana nsɛm a woka ne nya na enye nokore nti extreme poverty pa na atiesi Ghana for so ende nti so we pa cho so wo nua bi wo Ghana na obitima mane na so wo tebri kire na so hwe na wo kwansi bi ade ko mana e pa cho na wo da wa ko mana say dey baby a ahokyere na atiesi Ghana ne de enya ahokyere keto na esi ho say Mahmoud Bawumia da woroma Mahmoud Bawumia da woroma baby a ode Ghana no adunu no nti Ghana Statistical Services in 2015 e ka kire Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say nsema wona ma woka fa mo hunya no enye no kore ko Mahmoud Bawumia whenever he gets opportunity I know catch the Ghana for the Ghana Statistical Service data omneto out no enye no kore enti say nipa we and now na mo say mo man be break the 8 about breaking the 8 anyway yeah they me say me that me Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na Ghana president dem bi so minim tell me I want so wadwen ye wo de stop making unsubstantiated allegations Ghana Statistical Services warns Bawumia. This is 27th of August 2024. Government statistician Dr. Philomena Nyakon has warned former Deputy Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, to refrain from making unsubstantiated allegations against the Ghana Statistical Services. Dr. Philomena's comments follows accusation from Dr. Bawumia that the Ghana Statistical Service and the Bank of Ghana were cooking up inflation and exchange rate figures. This is in 2014. So, as of 2014, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ditro Ghana for. Inti ema government statistician as of that time, if any Dr. Philomena Nyakon, warning Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia se ura, chai troni nadana udigu Ghana Statistical Services and Bank of Ghana so say ye cookie figures. But just what I say, data, Mahmoud Bawumia say data. You cannot be a better politician. So this is the data. And the man say As of 2014, he was making unsubstantiated allegations against Ghana Statistical Services for cooking up data, where they told him, say, yeah, data is out, no, correct. And then Ghana Statistical Services added another data about you say 24.3% of Ghanaians, over 7.31 million Ghanaians, experience multidimensional poverty, facing deprivations in healthcare, education, and then employment and living conditions. Unemployment contributes the most of multidimensional poverty index, MPI, at 32.6%, followed by poor living conditions, 27.9%, poor access to healthcare, 21.7%, and then lack of education, 17.8%. Nearly half, which is 43.8% of those in multidimensional poverty experience severe poverty. They experience what they called severe poverty. That is Ghana for you. Ghana under Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, Ghana under Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, or catch it, I say, we are saying, with the team. Now, according to data, on put it up, no. Ghana Statistical Services crown figures in enya no kore ene ye de no kore de na bere no nti oyade Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ultimate president data eye was in opposition ene in government no with data ne da ho no pacho. Let's forward this to Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to go and read it pacho we nyame nam twere yo amehwe date play the twere de we 21st of June year 2024 ya na time at 808. Pacho. Say near 21st. Yes. Until now no pay data and down. But I didn't know. Never am trying to way. Until Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia data now also here no. Any that's what I know. Now dear Hamilton say lack of access to potable water, electricity, improved toilets and hey. What did you do? I go see ye buy ye see toilet amamo. So I'm saying in 419. Nina 41. Just say NPP are buying the minimum. Erica J can connection man for everything is as onto them. Be as hey na dia sempa anyway ko for mufini na Ghana ya mobodo Ghana dia born na ye ko for sankrofo buy. Sometimes I just need to know. Ebi na Ghana for na ye de na adoka. Yes, because that is what Mela, that is to sack her and then replace her with Papa. I know that's what watching almost say or to or what was a Ghana and you'll be an Anabi in your jamo. Ubet memo be opportunity. So may you bobano hair rot ketasishene proyena wayena obasia toto. But toto. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia taught to say they were exchanging Dr. Philomena and replaces her with Dr. Diekura. Ghana so the Professor Samuel Kobena. Ghana so the doctor and Professor for India. Omo booster baby. As a still anye. Papa or Professor Steven Samuel Kobena enim. Boa. Hey, PhD holder, what you move boom. We mean PhD holders in Kuan, Doctor, Professor. So, but Muka Doctor, Kofi Kuno Preku, Acomada tomatoes. How many more? Acomada and tomatoes and was our intimacy factory. Hey, Ghana, I am over the door. It is a castle, so come the year. Hey. Asimo ba yenko na yenko we say him go bisa Deputy Finance Minister say amamuo no asanteman yesu say development in ho na dey development na naban no e wo de ma asante for pa cho yenko na nko ngina dwenkyere
Chinese movie kura na ebe yibi enkura ba hu e friend Ghana Chinese utin say omusua ho ade anim dia Kumasi ye ni nyina.
All right, it's a Chinese movie na Kumasi ye see ba be yamamo. Esa santeman mo de adwuma mo ye Chinese movie na be yamamo. Fred bibi aboko de.
Nyame adom me ho ye fa.
The nyame ase wo 1 hour with Munufi live so na ene say about tea discussion na me ye o ha ene.
Me tea bi pa.
the traitors so ne ababeka hokoku anyido ho ene Stephen Atubiga. And then we moved on. And the data nankasa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so makuki ne the fresh one I presenting and actually no pacho the mood here now person do agent chere ba ho.
Oh, okay. You know, me bond so kakra bi tell. Na say me tie atuguba ne baby anu akwata say wuntumi TV say he na okasa bibi. Do be say asa. Ebre ni do say asa. O free yes ade no. Em say ache. Said any about me now one of the persons I can say they are better. I think say it's like that. Well, somebody like Okwenyi do a baby came now Kasama the NDC. I just say a cyber communicators more work you could see.
No correct.
Yeah, I think a party look around a smile day. I
don't know.
Because in Kasana and other carbon thing, I got a catchy manka in Simbi Bride. Yes, Jamiado, and they when forty problem. Nanka me say and now my young year, every said you can find sense on your day.
Enka.
You here. I could call it the only near NDC and home. Now, I said the BBA will clearly shoot the money mamma or time. It was during Samuel's air. No way, no more big vice president. It was 10 cases to plan. The year with you and more powerful than vice president. Okay, yeah. Who's this? It's the money mamma by the new job, the money, Quenya Nam and Uncle Swine.
Then time no I to say Gabia Saroche da kono for now no.
Exactly.
To no fi say your mama about say be na governor say biem.
Exactly. Na say wako contest any I see do. Now the people say see do ka tie the secretary the dia power but contest no. Who lose you ya was me ka. I just say dia na what ho as dia general secretary we a deputy. Me no ho. What's about the contest? And a party for you, right? Oba and yes, you call Oba contest me, and I'll lose you put all. Let's walk over where we are now. I feel say metam. You know, you be a PDF at a mess one way. If you could see, say, Obinia depression, or no, like, yes, we had business here. He has gone beyond what he's supposed to be. And as our power, I think so.
Atubiga.
So me uncle for we no. Yeah, just see more attention.
Okay.
Because every will be because we data and statistics normal how we what Ghana and recent a year by polls by one of the credible proposal more current analysis data Bible. If we say NDC somewhere 16% or 53-54%. So what is your beef? The hell will be on all to a crowd what can I say? But you shouldn't forget, say, 2020 elections, many of the people, NPP was able to succeed to tell people, say, don't Mahama about Bobby years. And being naive, most of the people voted in that line. But I'm sure more MP, and to Obama and Anadu because of PSA. But Ocean or more MP, the MP living in South West, so catch it and so forth, say, my age, more has some trouble. The clear failure. Anything I'll call constituency to be more. NDC follow able to point their own things or my party even back 2016, and it was as a result of Bush performance. And you don't Dramani Mahama performance. But because of naiveness, or monetary politics, nothing, they were saying, oh, Leonardo the CSA, and that's the reason why they voted for him. Not necessarily say they voted for Leonardo because he has performed. And in China, through most of his MPs, FLA, because most of these MPs, as of now, they can't even point to anything. Now, I am a whole minister and continental hotel. One Casa region, then a constituency region, the whole region in a Kanye or party na the house in a stronghold, a normal 5 crowd in Yambo. So, if any power will be the Biaka in the constituency. He said, yes, sir. The constituency, no imagination, he said, you ain't Duma, such a person, or Montwabama. But so the American. Hello?
Metem kapa, sorry.
If you know, na me no sana me day. You know.
Yeah.
You are not me maybe our call Asante Regina will be say Asante for attending the issue. This I Ghana for money in Pabon. Any 3 more, the any buya. Then I got idea that to match box no. Na me the ababi booby into this so only the annual booby. And then 2024 year.
Ghana for Nanya.
2016 na your mama na abon. Your mama na nya.
Fred, now my main misa was MB, but be out there for him. Okay, unim pastor yefen pesa mensa otabel. Obi Otimbe should go back and listen to Pastor Mensa Otabel's preaching. So NDC was power. He only preaches that leadership is the problem. NPP about power. He preaches that citizenry no any problem. And it's the same thing as Santa Maria Sokano.
So that is how they want to learn.
Yes.
I think I can't on the second video and I may show. Oh, that's some powerful.
Mm-hmm.
You see, you know, who sees you quite no so. Now we'll be sitting the material day.
Yes, you know.
Look at this. Go back at Asante Radio Crown, NDC, and then we were a journalist or your MPP communicator. NDC needs to swap. Well, a 3 against 1. What I see? 3 against 1. Because the old host, you know, your tenant on the new program, MPP Nina and they name me Papa Apple. And if you are no now, so a journalist now, you now no, so a political analyst, not from Pahon. And the full time in that or the air. It is any power, you know. I didn't say more or more interesting. But some back actually say, a dollar and another, and a year say, what you come out in the other share for the hospital. And the April. And only the ocean well, what you hope, and the other severe. And also, so you me. Take your domina with you, and also so no one who. O call Tafua market in Ozuno, we are now. This you and well, Kasawasi rules. Asawasi market. Me now, no well, who na. And you know, are you follow? But from a magazine for now. And the cost of no Mokopa Caterpillar and I say, Jada, I don't bet you a hollow, a mobile by airquine. And then put you and I say, Omunia by being Yazuma. The scene that the channel class is too near your mom and a market.
That's true.
And there was one man I know, 2 posts, no catch the Moncano correct. Nana, do I say, my will be a sass, 4 years, was here you, I'm out to you, a phone, Norma.
Sir,
The year can't hold a best personal. 8 years in winning see me. Now we are not blaming Papa or suppose you turn it here, only the only pabone. Now we will offer a photo. As I got the 50 CDC, or no queen 50 CDC, or now we are a car of no buy. I know what they said driver need the card in a driver in a quadra, so the neighbor room, but they said 20 CDC. Hey, now do a fool and a toy. Wouldn't fool F what all car.
yes.
So fool a boom. The fabric,
Matthias here.
That is the country we have.
All right, Matiminia. And that Kwache Frederick has it. All right, until Kwache Frederick joining on the line from France, Paris. You see, Fred, I say, or sorry, I know I could tension in a or October by Infino or the Ibiniano at the Begino. And Jacka Cracker Vende. And let's move on. Lawyer Martin Pebu say Ghanaians voted against John Dramani Mahama in 2016 because they thought Akufo-Addo was better, but they didn't know Akufo-Addo was worse. What I say? Because that is the deception. Mahmoud Bawumia no manama no makachire Ghana for na your mama is corrupt, your mama is corrupt. And they will do the word corruption and no answer mekano. Ayera free NPP for enum. And then ubi na yena mose kumase na the Chinese movie never be chire mu yi. What I say? Nti why ready Chinese movie. All right, I've been for 1 hour with Munufi and then maybe Monday we're gonna come back on the same live stream we always try to build a better live streams and you get a better sound, better quality of the videos and other things, and then doing a lot of presentations as well. And if you think everything was okay with you on your end, you can subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. If you can also like and share it, and so I'll be much appreciated to do that. No Pub, Shaibu Mohammed, Raphael Kume, Fred, all the other life, and Lucy, well, yeah, he said they are 419, and true. And PP government, and they are just 419 with everything. That is what they've been doing. Mela, if I should be able to there, that's it. Militant, and said that's why you didn't care. Over ones be an opportunity now, you've been dodging. But anyway, when I started, I go not change you. I had there. Piano Girl was part of it. Me and my name William Carbon so was part of it, and other things. Let's see. Kwasi. Just a minute. We share a bonko. Me say we catch it. Me sir. Na that's a more Dawson, you pan Dawson. But you went to my mode, and now they're chairman. Sometimes you just take it like that. It's a Dawson. And tell us for me, any William Munufi, Amankona, and then 1 hour with Munufi, you'd be see her. But you're live on YouTube 1 hour with Munufi. Nyame Adama, Yapesan, Ababim, Yanko, Nene Ira, Ken or Hene Ejapon, Enko, Enkuchato. Nyankubisan say, Mamudu Baumia with Mamamu, and I went to Mugana my Ken, be my answer.
You came on your own
Right.
to sell your ideas, but
Yes.
you are Nipenyer Bodopa, a vice president.
Right.
He's an economist. I know you're also an astute economist. Has he failed in a Akufo-Addo government?
Oh, of course, yes.
He has failed.
Yeah, of course. The man said, when Mahama, media no grace in Lumumpa, and I can Japan or my NDC ammunition, NDC for Muntikuruma. When the man said, say, when your fundamentals are weak, your exchange rate will expose you. When he was saying that $1 was 4 cedis, and the current DC for say 3 cedis, 80 pesos, and today 11.5. The rate of depreciation. What are we going to say? And to me, the baby no credit be any aka. Now they were unfairly or a mate.
But the failure here, the
of morning shows.
Hey yo, chale mo fa bibi nto so. Mo fa hu biom no kwasam nyame anim nie. Me kan say Mahama ye corrupt. But Nanado or the definition of corruption. Me na me ka kire wo. Hwe sa akwakora no o ya akwakora